Ooh, this thing.
That's a big one there, right there.
Yes.
Quentin, welcome. Hello, everybody. Paul here at Music Villa, Bozeman, Montana. And we're kind of on a theme today of, independent builders.
Yeah, small luthiers. Well, maybe not small, but we're stepping away from the Martins and Taylors and Gibsons and Guilds and all the Yamahas. We're going to the relatively small builders, right?
Yeah, and this happens to be another Montana builder. So...
Yeah,
we've done the Kevin Kopp. Yeah, so John Walker, I don't know that much about him either because it's one of those things, he's over in the Missoula area, builds wonderful guitars, once worked at the factory here at Gibson.
Yeah, there's a pedigree from that of folks who maybe refined some skills at the local Gibson factory here and then went on to build their own guitars and their own names. And you may notice certain visual resemblances or features that might make you think of another maker, and I think it's a reflection of that pedigree,
which everything in the world is. I mean, there's it all started with
there's nothing new under the sun except for Kevin Ryan's crazy bracing and whatnot. But
I got to tell you,
I love this guitar.
That thing is a monster. You can just feel it in the room here.
It's big.
It's a John Walker. Obviously, it's a slope shoulder style Dreadnought.
It's so we've talked about the K-35s in the Kopps, and we were like, well, could this be an HD28 killer? Could this? And this is
it's big.
It's the same sound. It's a really big sound. And again, as a dedicated Martin guy, I'm always shocked when I'm like, wow. Really like this guitar.
Yeah.
But I'm having that same feeling right now. And hopefully you can, I'm not blowing this out, but in the room it's really big. It's a great big sound.
Yeah.
Great guitar. You could flat pick this. This would be an awesome, I think, strummer for a front person who's singing. Because it's so big, it will support your vocals without having to be a fancy guitar player. You can just strum through some chords.
Yeah. What do we call this one? The Wise River? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Wise River.
I think all his guitars are kind of named after
rivers in Montana. Yeah. So this is very cool, and it's got some interesting features. It's an interesting saddle.
Just a nice bone saddle. Striped pickguard. I love it. Mahogany back and sides on this one. Spruce top. I'm assuming. No, that's probably Addy. That's Addy top.
You think it is Addy?
Yeah, that's got to be Addy.
Okay, man, I don't know. One day,
it's hard to tell, but I think with that grain right there, that's probably Addy. Yeah. Well, and just the sound of it.
It feels, based on what I expect from Addy, it feels like an Addy top. The neck is a little thicker than what you'd get from most guitars, I think. And for folks with smaller hands, it might be a little challenge, but I think for
nice and round, right?
It is. Well, it's kind of hard to describe because there's a point at which you feel a little slope. There's a little slope to the V, but it's bigger. But this is one of those guitars that's going to make somebody very, very happy.
Cool.
Plays well. It's big. It's a big sound. So.
Nice. Yeah, we haven't done one of these. We've never
I'd love to learn more about.
Occasionally we do get a used one in, but it's kind of fun to do this today. 3 local builders. We did the John Walker, and we did another Kevin Kopp owned by Leo Kottke.
Yeah,
and then we
Ryan,
did the Kevin Rian from
Southern California. Yeah, relatively local.
Not even at all. They're
fairly
not allowed
local,
here. No more.
All right. Yeah. Well, thanks.
Perfect. Well, it's cool.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I'll play a little bit.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone.